everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a get ready with me. I'm going to London tonight to watch Matt and Tommy, one with Matt and Tommy, who are doing a live show tonight. They do a like a podcast show. I'm going tonight. I'm in a little bit of pain this morning. Actually, it's already afternoon. I literally need to leave in like 3 hours, but I've got a lot to do in those 3 hours, so I'm not making this easy for myself. I went to the dentist this morning. I had a filling, which was very painful, and I'm still feeling the effects. Also, they haven't really shaved it down well enough, and it feels really like sharp. I need to go again 2 more times and have the same procedure done 2 more times because I am not doing well with, I don't know, I am doing well, but I just seem to be having bad luck with my teeth and need loads of fillings. So that is how I'm feeling. I'm not feeling the best. It is Friday the 13th, but I'm just going to use this. This is my new primer, by the way. This is my Milk Hydro Grip Primer, which feels like really sticky, and I'm kind of obsessed with it. I feel like it really kind of like sticks my makeup to my skin, which I love. I'm like really afraid of like eating things because I haven't got like full usage back of this side of my mouth yet. That's how I'm feeling. I do also have like a residue mascara on from this morning because I didn't want to leave the flat with nothing on, but I did have a bit of a cry, so it has kind of half come off. Anyway, the most embarrassing part of this morning, I'm going to probably use this. This is my NARS foundation. This is part of my Project 50. The embarrassing part of this morning, not only did I need to have like triple the dosage of numbing solution because whatever they originally put in was not numbing me enough, and I could still feel it, and I was getting like a little bit of a panic attack. Not only did that happen, but afterwards when they said I could like rinse my mouth, I don't really know what I was rinsing my mouth for, but they asked me to rinse my mouth, and I spilled all of the water because I didn't realise my mouth was still open because my face was still like numb. Yeah, I kind of forgot that my mouth was still open, and I ended up spilling all on myself and the seat, which was a little bit embarrassing. I was like, oops, my bad. One of the worst appointments I've ever been to, and I have been to many appointments in my life because I do have had like a history of bad like stuff happening to me, bad luck and that. So like obviously when I was a child I had like a bad tooth. I think that's one of my baby teeth. I think it was like down here. It grew up, and it was a bad tooth. It was like from the word get-go. It was a bad rotten tooth, and it had like an abscess and all that stuff, so I had that taken out when I was quite young. I can't really remember that happening. I guess the main thing, when I was 14 I ran into like a kid's goalpost during PE in school. We were playing hockey, I believe, and it was on like an AstroTurf, and I was talking to my friend, not really looking where I was going because I was like having a conversation with my friend, and then next thing I know I bumped right into the goalpost. And so when I was 14 I was like due to getting braces pretty soon after that happened. Like I was on track to getting them, and so they made my, okay, it's this one originally. This is my top right tooth. They made me originally have like a filling as a tooth. Like they made the tooth as a filling. And when I had braces, that was what the tooth was made out. It was made of a filling. And then when my braces came off like 2 years later, or a year and a half later, the tooth came off. It wasn't the full tooth, it was just like the bottom, like half of it. And then they put the filling back on again, and they just redid it with the filling again, and that was what I had on my face up until I think I was like 19. I was just about to start university. I feel like I even started university. Was it my first year? Or was it my second year? It may have been my second year that I got veneers. So my two front teeth here are veneers now, which is basically where they shave down your teeth. So it's kind of like that shape, and then they kind of like cement the tooth onto you. So yeah, my front two teeth are fake. And then other than that, I have just really bad luck with fillings. And no, I haven't had any wisdom teeth in yet, but anyway, I don't know why this has been like a 7-minute ramble about my teeth, but it was traumatic this morning. Let me tell you guys that. It's probably my worst dental appointment I've ever had, and I've been through a lot of my teeth. My feeling is coming back now, and I can feel that it's not like smooth, like you can tell where they've done stuff to it, which is not great, but I'm gonna try and just not focus on it. And I can tell that it's not perfectly shaven down, but I wanted to leave that office room so fast. But maybe I can ask them at my next appointment if they can shave it down a little bit. I don't know. Is that even allowed? I don't know. Oh, I just forget to mention, I did whiten it with this. This shade is too dark for me. Concealer, this is also, look at how much we got left of this, guys. I'm pretty happy with that. This is also in my Project 50. Yeah, pretty happy with that. And we are nearing 250 uses with this, which is crazy, but it is happening. I always do this under my eye, around my nose a little bit, because my nose always has a little bit of redness around it. I was wondering what I could talk about whilst I do my makeup today, because I originally wanted to do like a whole recap on 2024 and like my 2025 goals, but I think I might just do that here now and like talk to you guys about that. 2024 personally has been a lot of changes. Well, maybe not a lot of changes. Like a big change was that at the beginning of the year I did move jobs, and I have had like the busiest year since then, which is one of the reasons why a lot of my videos have been a little bit more sporadic, and like sometimes I'll be missing a Friday or a Sunday upload, and that's simply because I don't have the time in the evenings currently, or I haven't had the time in the evenings to like edit, because I have been working later in the evenings to kind of get work done. This time last year I was in the process of looking for a new job, so the fact that this kind of fell into my hands like really worked to my advantage, and for sure it has been a learning curve. But also I have been really happy with how that's going, because this obviously, my YouTube channel, is something that I have been doing for fun for so many years. You guys must know, but you don't get paid if you're not monetized, and I'm not monetized on my YouTube channel as I don't reach the requirements. Knowing that I have been doing this for 16 years, I have really been trying this year in particular to step up my game a little bit. I forgot to say, for my powder I used Bare Minerals Original Mineral Veil. I then used Revolution Vivid Baked Bronzer, and now I'm using NARS with the Overlast Cheek Palette, and I'm using the shade Let It Burn, which is this pink shade down here. the last couple of months that I've had on my YouTube channel have been really positive. I'm not too sure where it's all come from, or if like YouTube has changed how they recommend smaller YouTube channels. I'm not too sure where you all have come from, but I'm very, very thankful for you guys for coming here. Yeah, over the last 365 days, I had like a rise of 202%, like an increase. And then like in the last 90 days, I've had nearly 900% of an increase, which is crazy. I don't know what's happening, but I am very, very thankful for you guys, and I hope you guys stick around and that you enjoy all of the stuff I do. I don't just do Project Pan uploads. I do vlogs. I do fitness stuff here and there if I feel like it. I also do like little bits of challenges, reading things, and yeah, I do feel like Project Panning, as they are like a monthly update every month, it is probably a solid part of my channel, but I do post other stuff around it as well, just to kind of bridge the gaps. I usually try and post on Fridays and Sundays, and this is the blush I just used, by the way. It was my Revolution Makeup London Ultra Blush Palette in Hot Spice. But I would say this year I definitely have been trying harder to have like more consistent like branding, I guess. So this year I decided that I would basically always have my thumbnails like be designed exactly the same way every single time, as part of like my little branding change. I also started, honestly I think it's very obvious actually, I added like an intro to my videos now, which is still a work in progress. I haven't really perfected it. I've kind of just left it as I have like left it for now, but I do want to make it even better than it is right now, because at the moment it's quite basic, but I want to kind of, yeah, make it even better than it is now. So over the coming months I may be like experimenting and like evolving my intro. This is an FYI if it shows up differently. I'm also going to probably experiment using different songs as well than what I'm working with currently. Yeah, I'm not completely happy with it. I do also want to add like an outro as well, which I don't have, but I have just been using like the plain black and putting thanks for watching every single time. But I do want to make like a proper outro like card as well. So I just used that brow pencil just to like fill my lips in a little bit more. Oh, my brows. I'm just going to use my lip salve on my lips. I think the numbing stuff is like fully wearing off now. I can't feel it anymore. I mean, I can feel it. I can't feel the numbness anymore. I can feel my mouth now. The main areas it hurts at the moment is actually where they shoved the needle in, because that was very, very owie. That was really hurt when they did that. Yeah, so 2024 I have been trying my hardest to kind of make a brand, I guess, try and keep things a little bit more consistent with each video. Also try and dabble in different sort of video ideas, like obviously reading is one of them, and I started that I think this year. I incorporated my reading videos in here, which I love reading. So talking about that, next year I'm planning to do a challenge for each month, which sounds a little bit daunting, not going to lie, but I think it'll be fun. One of the challenges that I am thinking about doing, actually no, I'm not thinking, I already have planned. I actually planned before I thought of the whole concept of doing a challenge for each month. But one of the challenges is obviously to do a Vlogtober. that's going to be my October challenge, is to do that, because I love vlogging. I thought it'd be fun to kind of bring you guys along to an everyday kind of month with how I'm currently living. Obviously I do work from home, so I don't quite know how it's going to completely plan out, but maybe if I have time I can like book time off for that time period. Don't really know. Next year, personally, I have decided to get out of my comfort zone again, and maybe you don't guys, maybe you guys don't know actually, but I am, sorry, I forgot to mention, this was my Panda palette, by the way, just so, I am planning to go to Bulgaria, which is a bit random, but I'm going on my own, but I'm also meeting up with people in Bulgaria for like a weekend, which is kind of wild. Like, why am I doing this? I don't know. But they're all part of the Twitch community that I am heavily in, and that I feel like I should probably say hi and go. So I'm doing that in May, which is exciting but also daunting. Just by the way, it's really dark here today, guys. I don't know if you guys can even tell in the screen, but it is so dark that I'm wondering why I haven't got my ring light on. I can't really spend a long time on this today because as I'm going to London in like 3 hours, 4 hours, I don't have all the time in the world to be talking to you guys, because I need to edit and upload this before I go. So this is going to be difficult, but I also need to redo this hand, as this hand's already done. I need to redo this hand so it's exactly the same. Oh, I don't quite know when you guys stop recording. I just noticed that the screen went blank. Love that for me. I just used this, the MOA Makeup Academy Merge Trio Eyeshadow Emotions, and I used the dark shade because that's in my Project 50. I used it in the inner half of my eyes. And then this is what it looks like. Sorry, this is what it looks like. Sorry, I got distracted by a tweet sent to me. This is Mercury Retrograde Huda Beauty. This is in my 24 and 2024, which I didn't post on YouTube. I am going to be doing 25 in 2025. I do plan on doing quarterly updates on that for 2025, and I will be doing, I think my first video in January will be the intro to that challenge. So yeah, I am bringing that in, so that's something new. So this is the shade I'm working on, which is called Cosmic, and I already have actually sat down and selected all, oh that's the wrong pen, that's not a pen, wrong brush. I have already sat down and gone through my entire collection and have selected items to work on. After during 2024, during it 24 and 2024, I needed to do it kind of off screen instead of doing it randomly, so that I could kind of make it more fair, because there were a lot of items that had more of in one category than others, and I found like that really difficult for 24 in 2024. Just did that in the inner corner of my eye. I don't think you're going to be able to see very much with this lighting, but I did do it in the inner corner of my eyes. Okay. What do we want to do next? Highlighter? Oh, I just realised I don't think I did under my eyes today. Oh, we haven't finished my eyeshadow yet. We've still got 3 more to go. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna use this palette, which is my Revolution Ultra Professional Eyeshadow Palette in Flawless. And this is what it's looking like. I'm going to use the shades Berry Pink, this shade, Berry Pink here, and then we're going to work on Darkest Shimmer, which I believe is this shade here. That's the one I've panned before. So I'm just going to work on those two shades. So I'm going to probably put that shade around the top to kind of like blend it out a little bit, and then I'm going to use this shade under my eyes. I got distracted because Matt responded to me and I was not expecting Matt to respond to me. He has responded to me twice in the last couple of days. I think it's because he knows I'm his mod. I hope so. But he also called me Catherine, which really threw me off. But then I remembered that my screen name is Catherine on Twitter. So then I was like, oh, that kind of makes sense. I don't really know anyone who's going tonight. Well, I'm sure I do, because everyone probably knows who I am in chat, but I am going actually by myself, and I'm just going to see who I bump into when I'm there. But I don't think anyone knows what I look like, because obviously it's Twitch. You don't see anyone's pictures. I don't think many of the people follow me. I'm going solo because everyone who I've been with before couldn't make it this time around, or didn't want to go, which is fair enough. We've been a few times, but I feel like I need to support. So, is anyone ready for Christmas? I feel like I'm not ready for Christmas. I'm also working for the first time ever during or between Christmas and New Year's. All my previous companies that I've worked for have closed during that time period, but this one stays open. And I think I'm the only one on my team who is working, which is going to be a little bit weird, but someone's got to hold down the fort, and unfortunately this year it is me. I don't have any like additional holiday I can take off this year. Literally today, right now, 13th of December, is the only holiday I have left. So that's probably my own fault, really, for not really kind of planning this well enough. But anyway, I'm just going to use my last eyeshadow. I'm going to do an eyeliner. But instead of doing or using a eyeliner, I'm using eyeshadow because that's what I always do. I never or rarely use eyeliner. Let's do the final couple of things. We need to do highlighter, lips, and mascara. I will probably need to reapply my lips later on, but when I actually leave, but I'm going to do them now just for you guys, so you guys can see the full situ. Also, yes, I'm going to wear this tonight as well. I was thinking maybe I should wear like an F1 related top, but it's cold and this is warm and I don't want to get changed again, so this is what they're gonna get. I also can't ever do my mascara with my lips shut. Okay, mascara, that's not mascara. Highlighter, wow. I'm gonna use Belgian Waffle by BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to use Powdered Sugar, which is the shade down here. This is in my pan and everything currently, so it makes sense why I'm picking it to use. Let's do this. So this is the lip I'm going to use. This is in my project pan. This is my LOC with Millie collaboration. Still haven't found out who Millie is, because it's not my cat. It's spelled exactly the same way as my cat is, but it's not her. There we go. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to probably redo my hair, and yeah, I think that's it. I've got literally 2 hours to do this in, so I'm gonna head off now. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate the support, and subscribers. Thank you guys so much. We are done. That is the look for today. I am going to finish this video now because I need to edit it and upload it in less than 2 hours. So I will catch you guys on Sunday for my next video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.